Hello, Wanderers! My. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. Well, hopefully it'll be exciting today. We'll see. It is casting a Frank Stone. Also, you're incorrect, Laurels. I hit the start streaming button on the dot at 9 o'clock. So you know what? You're wrong. Your clock is too fast. It doesn't match mine. But how fares the day, Laurels? Hopefully all is well. I'm hoping today I can beat this game. I'm over the casting of Frank Stone. It's just... I want to play something else. The writing's just, ugh. Because I was thinking about it, and it's just, there's too many holes in this game. Like, I kind of understand the attempt they were trying to do, but it's just, oof. I feel like if they focused more on actual Frank, I think it would be much better. But it looks like now they're just throwing everything in the kitchen sink. So it's just, I don't know what this game wants to be. Does it want to be Dead by Daylight, or does it want to be its own thing? And it's trying to blend both of them, but it's not doing it, all that well. But I am a man of great commitment. I will push through. And we'll see, and hopefully we won't run into any more bad writing, but I feel like we are going to run into some questionable writing. It's gonna be something. I also need to buy coffee. I'm almost out of coffee. I was looking at my coffee reserves, and I was like, oh noes. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of research, kind of like seeing, what happens if I did this or this or this. There's a lot of silly choices in this game. Because I saw how you could prevent the death of the two characters we had. Well, Stan's death was technically my hand just not being on the keyboard. That was user error. Jamie, the other one, that was a little stupid on his death. But he went out, kind of like in character. He was the hero. So, I mean, it makes sense. But I really am hoping that the ending of the casting of Frank Stone is not going to end the way that I think it is. So I mentioned this last time, because if it does, it means basically this entire game was pointless. So that's going to be fun to determine, to see. Alright, so remember, we do have a secret stream tomorrow on Saturday. I'm just going to be doing some Dead by Daylight. I want a nice, chill Dead by Daylight stream, and I'm probably going to be running a lot longer. I'm not going to be recording it, because I notice, some games are, they're a little expensive in the file size department. Like, Hell Let Loose was disgusting. I had to uninstall Battlefield 6 from my hard drive just to make space. So I needed, like 300 gigs. Oh, disgusting, my God. Alright, give me 1 second. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and continue our playthrough of the casting of Frank Stone. Remember, when I do story games, I'll do tactical pauses so I can read chat. I'm able to see it at all times. Sometimes though, I gotta balance the chatting and also the story narrative. Ooh, I know, crazy. All these hoops and bounds. Hoops and bounds, hoops and bounds. Alright. Let us continue into this highly questionable video game. At least I got a shirt out of this in Dead by Daylight. So you know what? That matters. That's nice. Alrighty. And I'll make sure my hand is glued to my keyboard, because that's how Stan died. I went ahead and, accidentally, got him killed because my hand was away. Because I get bored during the cutscenes. I'm only going to have thought-provoking conversations during heavy cutscenes. Of course you are, Laurels, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I enjoy reading paragraphs in Twitch chat. It's very, very mind Stimulating. That's it. That's the word. Stimulates the mind. Alrighty. Honestly, I mean, I don't think I really care if anyone lives right now at this point in this game. But you know what? We'll do our best. We'll see. You know, we'll try to have people survive. But no guarantees.
So, is Linda looking for me?
I don't think she knows you're here. At least, she didn't mention it.
Oh, I was just with her.
You were?
I thought I was. I don't know. It's all kind of broken up in my head.
Hey, don't worry about it right now. Let's just keep moving.
Poor Chris, poor Chris. She's only been trapped in the ether for like... Well, she disappeared in the 80s. Like 40 years. You know, for like a... Actually, I don't know how old she is. She's in high school. Like a 50-year-old. I mean, she looks actually in pretty good shape, I must say. Alright, Chris. Let's go on our little adventures. You know, I like how we're casually just walking after, you know, some demon thing crawled out of a temporal device. But then again, the basement disappeared. So we're in a different timeline again. These timelines are so hard to keep track of. Alright, keep your secrets, door. Well, at least I don't have to deal with Captain Capitalist anymore, because he's dead. It's peace and quiet. It's so very nice. What a way to go. I mean, to be fair, it is a good way to go.
Wow, an actual normal room. I'll be damned.
Nope. That seems to be the way we need to go. And we need to search every nook and cranny of this place, even though it consistently changes. Jesus, I mean, it changes quite a lot, actually. It would be nice if this house would stop changing. Oh, thank God it's closed. Can every door be closed?
Doors, 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 doors. Maddie, stop saying doors.
Okay, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about that writing. Not at all. Nope. Okay, Chris. We've checked every door. We are very thorough in our search. So now let us go to this supposed normal room, which I'm sure is totally not gonna turn me into a Jill sandwich. Well, it would be a Maddie sandwich. My name's not Jill. But what would I give to be Jill Valentine right now? Alright, Chris. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got a box. What's in the box? No, really? Oh my God, stop grabbing the box, just open the box. Oh, it's a half-naked man. That's nice. I like it when there are half-naked men in boxes. It's quite interesting to view. Half-naked individuals. I mean, this game really is kind of like Dead by Daylight, because every single person in that game is becoming half-naked. Really strange. Oh, that's a nice little potted plant. I like it. I have to say, though, this is a very clean room. Well, we got something right there, and we got some other... Okay, we got some other stuff. Well, let's go grab what this is. Oh, it's...
Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
Wait, I know this. This was... No, I can't.
Can't what?
This belonged to one of Frank Stone's victims.
Frank Stone?
A killer. From the mill? But what is it doing here?
I've seen it too. There was a book here that explained how it would offer some sort of protection or something. I didn't even think it was real, but...
So, should, like, one of us wear it? For protection?
I mean... Hold on a second. Lady, what... You didn't think it was real? What do you mean by that? You saw, like, some demon lady climb out of a temporal device. There's even a temporal device to begin with, which is just not normal. And then now you're questioning a little necklace that may have magical properties? Lady, we fought a time monster. Well, we didn't fight a time monster. Stan died to a time machine, though. It's... This lady's so stupid. You know what, Chris? You've been through so much shit. I want you to live. Maddie could care less. We're going for Chris.
You should take it. You've already been through enough.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I mean, Chris, I think at this point is the only character I want to live. So we need to capitalize on making sure she lives. But man, is she gonna be riddled with so much PTSD. I mean, she's gonna be worse than like a special forces soldier. But we got her. Plus, Chris's writing is probably one of the better writings. Alright, what is this? Oh no.
Looks boring. Still, can't judge a book by its cover.
Well, looks like we've got some readings to do. It's always, there's so much. I swear to God, 90% of this game is me walking around and reading books. Alright, oh, okay. Brace yourselves, everyone. I am about to butcher so many words, I might as well be creating my own language. The Etymology of East England, The History of Lows and Other Hundreds by Dr. John D. Dollart. Alright, well, let's flip it around. Let's see what we're going to be talking about. Let's see. If you've ever wondered why Bedfordshire is called Bedfordshire, question the meaning of call end, or simply been confused about why Woodbridge doesn't have a wooden bridge, Dr. Dollart may have the answers. A historian specializing in the east of England, John D. Dollart literally wrote the book on the history of the nation's towns with his door-stopping encyclopedia of East England. Now, with the Ophthalmology of East England, the history of Lows and Other Hundreds, he returns to the region to unravel the histories of its towns and the complex webs of beliefs and conflicts that gave them their names. Okay, so it's a book of bullshit. Alright. I mean, I don't need a PhD to just, snuff that out. Alright, sir, let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I have multiple things. Okay, hidden meanings. The changing nature of language often results in a lack of modern consensus on the etymology of certain place names. Even those that seem patiently obvious may be hiding a myriad of meanings. For example, there is an East Anglian town named Woodbridge that historians doubt ever had a literal wooden bridge. Even if it had, such a thing is unlikely to have been considered a noteworthy innovation given the town's layout and the technology of its oldest recorded settlements. See, I already know this is bullshit. I've actually done a little bit of research that when it comes to naming towns, people just randomly pick stuff and gave it that town. It's not that deep. At one point, there probably was a wooden bridge. There's just so much lost in history that in the early civilizations, everything was changing so much that no one did any record keeping. So yes, it seems my deductive reasoning skills that this book is full of shit is looking pretty good. Look at me, being all smart and educated. That's right, get out of here. Alright, what else do we got in this book? Oh, well, who puts that in a book?
Now that's not boring.
Learning and knowledge is not boring, Madison. Maybe that's why you're so stupid. You just never paid attention in school. You just wanted to... Honestly, I have no idea what you do, Madison. I really don't know what you do. But I'm sure it's very uninteresting. Alright. Blood may be that which binds us to this world, for upon the spilling of his life's blood shall a man find himself moving into the next. Why then, if a soul may be naturally moved from one reality into a higher one by the shedding of his blood, should we be surprised to learn such shedding may draw the gaze of that higher reality? We might therefore conclude it is simply the act of taking life, not any passage of our souls, that brings these worlds together. In so doing, we might form our own gates between this world and the other, and, in doing so, perchance move through them while we yet live. Oh, what wisdom we might glean from the worlds of the ancients! What knowledge might be but a single sacrifice away. How to return is another matter, if the death of our own. What? I mean, technically the souls pass through to other planes of existence, because technically the soul, depending on what you believe in, is not physical, it's spiritual. Which means the blood, body, and whatever else, you know, transfers between physical states. It's, I know what they're trying to do, but it's just so stupid. They're trying to be edgy. Oh, you gotta sacrifice people. I mean, I get the occult likes to sacrifice people, but no one ever claimed the occult were smart. And I'm gonna say that the occult are stupid. But then again, they have manifested a monster and they do have a temporal device, so maybe I gotta give them a little bit of credit. They're not your normal, typical, live in the forest all naked cults. They're a little educated. Actually, a scary, educated cult would be frightening. You know, like Scientology. I mean, look what they did to Tom Cruise. That man hasn't aged a day. Maybe they really are sacrificing people. You know what? Let's not piss off the Scientologists, okay? They got enough on their plate. There's a lot of kids running into the place, running around videoing things. I don't think they need some random simple guy trying to make sense of a video game that is poorly written. I mean, they're really just catching strays at this point. Alright, let's put this book away. Get out of here, book. Back from which you came! So we've got to use the key in the box. Who the hell puts a music box key in a book? That's not normal. Alright, come here. Alright. What's in the box? Besides this half-naked man. Oh my god, just put the fucking key in! Stop preparing! I mean, I know that's Trickster. Well, hopefully I'm not about to get tricked. Nope, just a random secret
Whoa.
door thing.
Secret passage.
Hold on a second. How does that even work? It's a musical box. What happens if I pick up the box? Will the door still open? Are there wires running from this box all the way to this wall? What is the circuitry of this? Is this like a remote access box for secret passage thing? I really need to stop trying to be logical with this game. Because, you know, I don't think the devs even went ahead and, you know, thought that far ahead. They're just like, oh, cool music box, open door. You know, I really need to stop giving them way too much credit. Alright, Chris. Let's see what's in another secret passage.
Yeah, sure. A secret passage. Why not?
You've already been in one. Did you forget the other secret passage we were in? Why is it always red lighting? Why can't it be normal lighting? And why are you still just walk down the stairs? God, these controls. Another door, my favorite. All right, what do we got? Oh, more, Chris. Oh, okay. Chris has established that she likes to randomly disappear. So, you know what? She'll catch up. Oh, ooh, that's a mission door. You know what? Let's not poke that. Let's do explorations. What is but over yonder in this hallway? Besides, oh, we got a device. But that's technically... We gotta come back. Oh, another oh, it's our Monopoly box. Still missing 2 more pieces. Well, technically 4, but you know what? We don't really care about all those. I don't know. I still don't know why I'm collecting Monopoly pieces. It's one of those mysteries that is probably gonna remain a mystery. Ugh. Oh! It's the twins!
Twins are creepy. That's just a fact.
It's that one guy from, Total Recall. Yeah, the little dude. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's right. Wait a minute. Does this technically count as child abuse? Because it is his child, and I'm just violently shaking him. Well, you know what? He already looks a little damaged. Doesn't matter. Haha, take that, twins. Okay. Is that supposed to scare me? I ain't scared of you. Yeah, guess what? Just for that, more shaking. Get out of here, nerd. That's what I thought. Always gotta stick it to these foul demons. Oh, boy. I mean, that wasn't even spooky. It's just... I know these tricks in these video games. I am a jaded man when it comes to horror. Ooh, box. Open box. Hey! We got a little thingy. My god, I'm still not... Wait, trinket 11 of 12 found? Wait a minute. Hold on here. Wait just a minute. 11 of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yet we're missing 3 pieces. But yet it was trinket 11 of 12. Do they mean it's number 11 of 12? And that I don't have that... What? Okay, you know what? It's just... I really don't think the developers played their own video game. You know, there's a lot of problems. We're just gonna ignore them. Because technically it shouldn't say 11 or 12. It should be like how many I actually have unlocked. It's fine. We're just gonna run like we have to poop down a hallway. Alright, what is this? Patient F. Stone. Oh, how convenient. Sure, press it.
This is Dr. Augustine Lieber conducting court-mandated psychological session 5 with patient Frank Stone. March 28th, 1961.
Wait, that's
I hear you've had a bad
Augustine.
week since our last
But
conversation,
1961?
Frank. An attack
That's
on an
over
orderly.
60 years ago.
Perhaps we could salvage this. Tell me, do you ever feel as though you have a higher calling? This instinct of yours to inflict pain on others, to punish them, I don't believe it is wholly errant. These sessions are all about taking responsibility, Frank. Not just for your past, but for your future, too. Yes, you have a future. And it could be boundless. You simply have to trust me.
But how do I know if this is from my timeline? That's the thing. We met Sam Green, who's from a whole different timeline. We have Chris, who may be from another timeline, because we don't know if the 1980s are technically connected to this timeline of 2024. So how do I know if this is from our reality? See, this is the problem with alternate realities. I can't trust anything. And we just have to save Chris. We gotta focus on what's important. We just need Chris to live. I don't care about anything else. We're gonna save alternate reality Chris. Nothing else matters. Alright, let's get out of here. What a stupid looking room. Who makes a room out of glass?
You need to understand.
Why should I? I don't even know you.
Linda!
Where's Stan?
He's dead.
What?
Ah, that fucking moron.
How can you say that? He was a person and he's dead.
Yes. We should tell you something about how serious this situation really is. For all of us.
Stan tried to warn us about you. And now he's dead. For all I know, you're responsible.
Believe me, I didn't like that man, but
I'm not inclined to believe a word you say. You are not Sam Green. You are not from Cedar Hills.
I will admit, time, distance, and a great deal more than you could know are between us. But whoever I am to you, you can trust me. You have to.
Give me one good reason.
You've seen Augustine's archive. She's not just collecting every piece of the film you made. She's collecting every piece of that film that could have ever potentially existed.
What is that even supposed to mean?
Are these people stupid? Have they never seen a sci-fi movie? This is classic interdimensional issues 101. And I also like how we kind of don't give a shit that Stan died. And why is Linda questioning Sam Green? I mean, why doesn't Madison just be like, oh, by the way, Sam exploded in the temporal device? I mean, why doesn't she just say that to clear Sam Green's name? Oh, I'm gonna get an aneurysm and my brain is gonna explode and I'm just over this. Fucking idiots. God. Chris, I just want you to live, maybe alternate reality Sam Green. Linda's back on our shit list because she's being stupid. Alright. Sam obviously knows what's going on. He may not be the Sam Green of our reality. But we know the truth about Stan. We were there, we witnessed it. We're supporting, you know what? Screw you, Linda. We're supporting Stan, or Sam.
I don't know if I would have said this an hour ago, but after what I just experienced, I think Sam might be right. Augustine's lying to us. Whatever she's up to here, it's way, way over our heads. You should have seen this chamber and the girl.
I don't trust Augustine, but I trust this man even less. At least whoever Augustine is, she's not pretending to be someone from your past.
Linda? Linda!
Ooh. Yeah, she got old, didn't she, Chris?
What happened? We were in the mill and...
What?
You're so old!
Hell yeah!
Oh boy. This kind of thing, it can happen. Sometimes.
Oh, now we get to watch a movie.
Is this the movie you made?
Yeah, it is.
Technically, I'm the director.
Who cares?
You got your piece of the film strip?
Yeah.
All right, let me see it.
What's so important about these film strips?
Maddie?
I need to see the actual film.
What? Where is it?
No. It was right here. It was right in here.
How do these people not remember they... What?
What happened to Stan's piece? Did any of you see it? What happened to it?
It must still be in his pocket. On his body.
No, he did it too.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
Just
no.
don't know.
Maybe he didn't.
Augustine's pulling a lot of strings here. She's been a million miles ahead of us. Hey, you get what you wanted? You done with this fucking game?
Why is she making us watch the film?
Oh boy. Well, don't just stand there. Oh, why doesn't she get filleted like a fish? Oh, never mind. Blast him! Blast him! Ooh! Why didn't you blast him? You just what? You just let her die? Linda, what?
No, that's not what happened.
What? Wait a minute, hold on, but that... So this is confirmation that the 1980s is a different timeline. Because Bonnie technically died old, unless somehow Bonnie's not dead on the hook. Okay, you know what? We gotta come for Maddie.
Don't look, Maddie. Just don't look at it.
Any more of this? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get home.
But it's not your mom. Because your mom already died.
We were in the old machine shop. That's where Chris and Jaime and I found a way into Frank's hideout and... That was from...
I know.
Hope you brought your guns, Sam.
Stay right here until I come back. Do you understand?
But Dad,
For your own good, Robert. Someone's gotta live. Why couldn't he just wait in the car? Oh, hell yeah. We're back, boys. We never did make detective, though. Guess we're sheriff. Ah. And that's where the baby went ahead and, you know, almost got turned into barbecue. I'm sure right now we're just getting all the PTSDs. Hold on, what's over this way? You know, maybe I shouldn't explore too much, but, you know, Bonnie's just hanging around right now, okay? I'm just a little curious about doors. Okay, maybe we should, you know, get Bonnie off that hook. Hold on, how did Frank Stone, her body looks way too high up there. Oh, ma'am. Why am I looking? I'm supposed to be saving her. But you know what we can look to? I mean, I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure this lady is fully fine. Or she's just hanging out.
Oh my God. I'm too late.
Oh, well, maybe she's dead.
No. Dad, it's me. It's me. Damn it. I told you to... What happened? Wait, I'm coming with you. I gotta help. No, Robert. Whatever's down there is too dangerous. I can't let you get hurt. I can't. But it's my fault. I got them in here. If you don't listen to me, I can't protect you. And I just can't trust that you're gonna listen to me. I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
But it's not your fault at all. It's Augustine's fault. Don't take the blame, Robert. Your kind spirit.
Back here. A nightmare repeating itself. I gotta find them.
I mean, that's basically PTSD. The nightmares keep coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to a world. Which I don't even know if it is my world. Technically it is. We're the appropriate Sam Green. It's the future Sam Green. We have no idea where he comes from. From our future, from our past. Who knows? It's a thing with temporal malarkey. Oh, do we get double guns? Oh, what happened to Linda? Uh-oh. Linda, why would you drop the blaster?
Those kids and their damn movie.
Oh, Sam. Sam! Sam, stop playing with it!
Linda.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay, so wait a minute. There's a killer loose in the sewers, chasing Linda. I have a firearm, and I've picked up a camera. But now I'm gonna be using this camera to blast the demons instead of my gun. Because I automatically know that this is the Demon Blaster 9000. What? How do you know this? Okay. Well, let's go demon blasting. Come here, Franklin Stone. Where are you?
There's something about this camera. Maybe it's the key to all of this.
Oh, Mr. Demon. Where are you, Mr. Demon? I've got
This isn't right. It feels like
a blaster.
he's here.
We're gonna have to keep our wits about us. We don't need Mr. Franklin known undoing us. Also, it is very dark. You know, just a little dark. It's a lot darker than it used to be. Who's turning out the lights? Would it kill them put proper lighting in the sewers? Oh. Oh, Mr. Franklin! I'm a little busy. You're gonna hold on there. I'm searching for a ghost with the video camcorder. Okay, there's nothing down here. We gotta, like I said, we still gotta be thorough in our sweeps. Oh, Linda. Linda. You've been through so much just like Chris as well, but for some reason, old Linda doesn't remember any of this. I know people, you know, keep traumatic experiences, like, in a secret brain pocket, but it's a little much. No, I would probably remember a demon that's killing all my friends. Not something that really leaves you. Oh. The hell does this mean? Why are you spooking? Oh no, is this a Franklin detector? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Where? Ah, there you are, demon! Out of here! Don't you dare! I'm on to you, nerd! Get out of here! I can understand why there are no firearms in Dead by Daylight. Or, you know, cameras that make demons explode. Because right now, I am the cock of the town. The one chicken that shall not be undone. I am but a master. Ooh, am I supposed to go that way? You know what? Let's go the other way. Yeah, I want to wander around. But you know, I also gotta explore a little bit. Alright, so this thing can detect Frank. Oh, nope, okay. The screaming's that way, so we're going the opposite direction. You know, she's fine. I'm sure of it. You never know, there might be something we need down here. Oh, what is this? What are you? Oh.
Ugh.
Well, Miss Spirits. I need to get better at dodging you. Well, guess what? Dodge that, lady. Yeah, that's right. Can't dodge me now, huh? On the ground, nerd. Oh, so I'm gonna blast you a little bit. There you go. Get blasted. God, if only I had this thing in Dead by Daylight, it would be so much easier to face that lady. I just hit her with the old camera, and she'd just be a thing of the past. Jeez Louise. Ah, hello, Finn! Welcome in! How fares the day? It's called a blood sacrifice for a reason. Look, Laurels. I mean, I understand, you know, the blood sacrifices and such, but when it came to that book, it just, no. It's too silly. But then again, I'm not an expert in occult, and I dare say you are not as well. I'll have to watch this later when you're not live, because I have like 2 bars, and it's really laggy, so bye. Oh, roger that. Sorry to hear it, Finn. But alrighty. Thanks for stopping on by, though, regardless. If you are unable to watch it, though, on Twitch, it will eventually pop up ASAP on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I gotta drink some coffee. And then we're gonna continue trying to blast some demons. But it would be really nice if I had this camcorder. I mean, it would just, well, then again, I mean, if survivors could fight back, like, effectively in Dead by Daylight, the killers would just, you know, they wouldn't be that powerful at all. You know, a shotgun or, like, you know, a camcorder with superpowers can really just ruin a killer's day. Alrighty. Alright, so we got the little spirit there taken care of. But what is down here? We just gotta pay attention of our little Franco-meter. You don't need Mr. Frank just kind of sneaking up on us. But I'm not really sure how... Well, I mean, he is kind of a ghost. But not really a ghost. He's like a... more like a demon. Or vengeful spirit? I'm not really sure. Alright, there is absolutely nothing down here. Why did I even come down here? Other than the spirit. See, this is the this design of this sewer system is a little questionable. It's even more questionable in-game design. I mean, you could just enter the tunnel like right here. There's gotta be a reason. Unless we've ran into yet another useless tunnel. I mean, we really run into a lot of useless places. We're really also good at finding useless places. I am a detective. You know, we could still make detective. You know, sheriff is not, like, an end to our career. Oh, boy. Alright, hold on, lady. I don't know if you're the true Linda. I'm coming. Alright, stop casually walking down the steps. Really again?
Shit. I gotta help her before it's too late.
Okay. Well, maybe I should stop. You should have said that before I started climbing the stairs to explore. Alright, Frankie. Oh. Come here, Frank. Hi there. How you doing? Prepare to be blasted, Frankie. Sayonara. Oh, yeah. You're not spooky at all, nerd. I've got demon blasting camcorders. Alright. Hold on, Linda. Linda! Actually, this is the cool Linda. Is this the way we're going? Oh, that is. Okay, well, hold on, Linda. I don't know if you're actually behind that door. You could be down here, stashed away. Forever missing in the sewer system. Alright, we're missing only 3 pieces. Alright, I don't have time more for Monopoly. Oh, I can't see anything over there. Oh, another place to squeeze. Hold on, Linda. They're giving me places to explore. I'm sure you're okay. You know, if Frank wanted you dead, you'd already be dead. What is this?
These monstrosities are everywhere. No time to waste on this.
We've already seen this man. Shaky, 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 shaky. Get out of here. Get double shook, nerd. There's no reason for us to see that one. Let's go save Linda. Even though we couldn't save Bonnie. Bonnie just immediately got deleted. Well... Oh. But our blaster's not going off. Hold on. Linda! Hold on here. Ooh, Linda.
Can you stand? Go. Get out. I'll hold it off.
She can barely walk, Sam. All right, round 2, old man. How many times do I gotta keep you down, huh? How many times do I gotta take you out with different firearms? Oh, we're sucking them. We're sucking them. Suck them, Sam. Suck them dry. Come on, Frankie. Get out of here. Robert, you idiot.
Stay back, son. I got him
Oh,
right where I want him.
blast them. Oh, Robert, you dummy. Come on. Suck. 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 Get him. Oh, boy. Oh. Come on. Let's blow him. We're sucking and blowing Frank. Come on. Come on. Why do you keep letting this man get closer? Get this guy. Will you hurry up? There's no time. Stop monologuing. Get out of here. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Get him. Ha ha. Get deleted, nerd. We've climaxed.
Did we stop it? Is it over?
Oh, you made it far with her. Jesus Christ, Robert.
No. There's still one thing left we gotta do.
Yeah, aid Linda. Uh-oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You better stay in there. You better stay in there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. No. He's not gonna come through that in the future. And that's why she needed the pieces. We're not that unlucky. Right?
You got your damn movie. What more do you want?
Oh, no.
You lied to me.
I did no such thing.
Like hell you didn't. You promised me.
It is no fault of mine if you misinterpreted what I promised you.
My mom just died. You
Again.
knew I was grieving, and you took advantage of me.
A traveler is only as strong as its vessel.
You got a hell of a lot to answer for, and a lot of hell to pay.
Chris? Oh, no. Chris, get away! Why are you standing there? Oh, Chris! No! No, the girl we want to live! Come on! Why would you stand so close to the movie screen like that, too? That hurts your eyeballs. Grab her! Grab her! Get her away from the kinky guy! Oh. Damn it! Yeah. There we go! Save her! Oh, no. Oh, Chris! Chris! No! Come on! Will this man... Jesus Christ, I hate this... Yeah. Get out of here! Away from my girlfriend! Oh shit, Sam! Sam! Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, don't go in him. Ooh! Oh, he should. Oh, Sam, we're really going in him. That's hot. Jesus. We're inside of Frank.
Go now. Now!
Oh no. Have to save Chris. Have to save Chris. Oh boy. What are we doing? Someone do something! There's only an evil demon! Ooh! Come on, Sam. That's right, fight him! Fight him within! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, Chris! Oh, you're just leaving Chris! Chris is really strong. She did it all by herself. The other two needed help. Jesus. Chris going commando.
Where is it?
Maybe it's knocked out from the power cut?
Shit! That's how we got down here. There has to be another way out.
Oh boy. Okay, so we don't know where he is. Alright, we gotta think. We gotta think. We gotta keep our wits about
Why
us.
did I think that would suddenly work? I must be losing it.
Nope, we gotta test every door, Linda. Ooh, that says open.
Please tell me you understand what...
What the fuck just happened back there?
Yeah.
Believe me, I wish I knew.
Oh, we found another piece. We got more Monopoly. Still don't know what that does. Okay. All right, we've got this. We've got this, Madison. Maybe. Oh, boy. Oh, poor Chris. Are you kidding me?
If we
Why
can
is...
get that working, we could probably power the
Really?
elevator.
Let's try it.
Really? Will you stop putting generators? Well, why don't you help her? Everyone knows it's faster with 2 people on the generator. Find the parts before time runs out. If this car is lost, storm is placed, report immediately to the security office, Cedar Hill, blah, 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 blah. We don't have time to read. We don't have time to read. Grab the parts. Grab the parts, grab the parts. Oh boy. What was that, Monopoly? No. I don't care about Monopoly. I don't know what the timer is. Oh. Hurry. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why does this game have to be so on brand right now? We need the Demon Blaster 3000. Come on, come on. I just like how Madison's just standing there letting us do all the work. Typical Madisons. Come on, Linda. I'm not hitting any great skill checks. I don't care. Not elite gamer. Just don't mess up. There we go. Don't just stand there, elevator.
Do you think that fixed the elevator?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Stop giving me achievements. Elevator, elevator, come on. There you go, there you go. Hopefully Frank doesn't know how to operate an elevator. Okay. Oh no, Linda. 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 Help Mandy.
Stay away from her, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's right.
Sam?
My boy Sam, hell yeah! Fighting within! Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on, Sam! Go, go, go!
I'll distract it.
Why can't you both go in there?
No. Oh, Linda.
There was room for both of you! Oh, why are we back in the temporal device area? Oh, wait a minute. Exploded Stan. Where's Stan the exploded? Where's Captain Capitalist?
How the fuck did I ever end up here?
You know, that is actually a good question. Everything keeps
Madison.
changing. Oh,
I'm so
shit.
glad we're finally able to talk one-on-one.
The fuck are you? What have you done?
Ah, yes. A regrettably unavoidable series of misfortunes. I don't expect you to understand everything at play here, but suffice it to say, one cannot make a proverbial omelet without breaking the proverbial eggs.
Oh, shit.
We're not fucking eggs. You lied. You cheated, manipulated, and now there's some kind of horrible monster hunting us.
I have never lied to...
Oh, give me a fucking break, lady.
I can make your nightmares go away. I will make them go away. All this pain, all this trauma, gone.
I'm murdering
You
us?
just need to tell me you want me to.
No. Go fuck yourself.
Let me just think it over. Go fuck yourself.
Then I'm so very sorry for you.
No, you're not.
Let's stand her. Oh, we're just gonna walk away? We're just gonna tell this old lady to go fuck herself and walk away. And then we're back on the elevator. Okay, that what? That didn't even make any sense. Oh shit. Will you take a hint? No, jump out the window! Why would you go to a dead end? Well, at least he's got bad aim. Yeah, you whiffed it. Typical trapper. She just jumped out the damn window. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Mash! Mash, mash, mash! Damn, he's quick when he wants to be. How convenient. Will you stop opening all the damn doors? Oh, Chris was the only smart one. She just, you know, hid and stayed in the vicinity. Well, this didn't work out last time, Chris. Stop standing next to the damn screen. I mean, well, surely another monster's not gonna pop out. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Chris. Hmm. I mean... That's a good question. Do we push through or do we leave? You know what, let's... Do I want to go through the spooky screen? Or should I not mess with it? I have no idea what I'm doing. I would like to go back to my timeline. But we're committed with all the others. Am I ever... We're gonna push through. We gotta get back to our timeline. Let's go through our timeline. I mean, we've already been through. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's... Well... Looks like we're not going back to our timeline. We just got Chris killed. The only person we cared about. That's... okay. So much for that pendant saving us. What was the point of the pendant, then?
Frank Stone is finally the man he was meant to be. My champion. A killer worthy of the entity. The bleed between worlds is open, split apart by sacrifice and violence. All will be swallowed by the entity's power. And what of me? The one who served up this world for it to devour. I'll oblige as its faithful servant, existing only to drink in its knowledge, share in its glory. I am Augustine Lieber, and I have brought the entity to your world.
It's always the Germans bringing supernatural things to the reality. They really need to stop doing that. Oh, are we getting Stranger Thinged? Why are we getting Stranger Thinged right now?
Lifetimes of toil and torment, all for this beautiful moment of sublime perfection. Almost unbearably so. I bear to you the offerings. I humbly await my reward for loyal service, unending.
Oh. Yeah! Please tell me that was Sam that did that. We're just gonna say Sam's in there influencing him. Finish her. Yeah! Sayonara, lady! Playing with powers you shouldn't be! All we are is dust in the wind. Lady, there's a giant thing in the sky. I don't think getting in the car and driving away is gonna get you very far from like a world-ending entity thing.
Damn it, shit!
Also, you need to take more proper care of your vehicles. You're just gonna run away. Oh, Madison. Why are you running away?
Got any good advice for your old gal Maddie Bear, Mom? Sure could use a little help right now.
What is she
Any
gonna
help at
do?
all?
Her eyeballs were sucked out last time we saw her.
Thanks.
What? That worked? Oh, you know, this is normal. Just, you know, traveling through a forest. A world-eating entity is, you know, in the sky. You know, just kind of sucking the planet dry, and we're just,
Okay, now this can't be real, right? It's not really there.
And we found a convenience store.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
This is the only way we know for certain. And we have to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Why is that still here? Well, grab it. What are you doing? Oh boy. How do I grab that? Let me grab it. Is that not the film piece? Don't we need to assemble the cameras? Can't grab that. I mean, it looks important, but apparently we're just, we don't really know what we're doing, do we? I mean, I swear to God, if Madison lives through all of this, I'm gonna be really upset. Alright, let me go ahead. I want to drink some coffee. But what the fuck? Really? I mean, I kind of knew it was a little bit of a bad idea, traveling through the screen. But we had the pendant. Isn't the pendant supposed to make us live through things? It was a talisman. See, that book is full of shit then. Talisman's protecting you. It just got Chris vaporized. Or a Chris. See, again, it's... because Sam Green said, sometimes this can happen. Which means there's more than one Chris. There's multiple Chris's throughout. See, I just can't fully care of who lives or dies. Because it doesn't matter, because we get one Chris killed, but then she technically exists in, like, other areas. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Let's just push through this. But again, that's why it's just, could have been such a better story premise when we went this route. Alright, any more convenience stores in the forest? Well, technically it's part of the convenience store. But you know what, it's okay.
It's in there, all right.
What do we do with it?
We separate it. We each take a piece. Then we take them as far away from each other as we possibly can, and we never let them come back together again.
Wait a minute. Linda saw Frank Stone be trapped in the film. There ain't no way the 1980 timeline is connected to the 2024 timeline. That's not something you forget. Trapping a demon inside of a camcorder film thing. You don't forget that. Oh, okay. We're just, you know, nothing matters because we're just hopping around timelines. It's fine. You know, it's completely fine. Okay, well let's keep visiting convenience stores in the forest because, you know, it's been apparently working out rather well. Hello, Mr. Convenience Store.
That can't be our only option.
I wish I had a better idea. But we have to live with what happened. And the Riveras. The Riveras. We can't let it hurt anyone else.
Okay.
Film strips never should have come back together.
Wait a minute. Hold just a second here. She mentioned about the Rivieras. True, Jamie and Bonnie died. But why is there no mention of Chris? Do they forget Chris exists? That what? I mean, well, technically Jamie died and Chris disappeared, but they have to be aware that something happened to Chris. They have to. But why wouldn't they mention her there? I mean, I would assume she'd be dead in that situation, but we didn't see her get sucked through a portal. Jamie did, before he died.
Whatever happens next is my responsibility. Mine. You just need to go live your life. Never think about this again. Never tell anyone about what happened. You were never part of it. You don't know anything. You understand?
But wait a minute. Why are you sending me this stuff? Because if they knew to keep it separate, I mean, why didn't you, I don't know, just randomly bury it in your backyard? Or try to destroy it? I mean, there had to have been some ritual to destroy this thing. I mean, there always is to this sort of stuff. And then we just accidentally all bring the pieces together, not telling our kids, oh, hey, by the way, there's this demon trapped in film. Wouldn't you want to create an organization to fighting demons? See, that would have been a much cooler thing. This is... missed opportunity after missed opportunities. It's a shame. Well, let's just...
I awake, unsure where I am. Then memory floods back and I know. Our world is gone, consumed by a living realm beyond space, beyond time. Thanks to me.
Why is there a dead lady talking to me? Ma'am, you're dead. Okay? Great, I'm being haunted by a German cult lady. That's the last thing I need on my list of, you know, what's been currently happening. You know, let's just keep walking through the forest of convenience stores. Because another door randomly in the forest. I gotta be on drugs. I gotta be. This is all just a nightmare. Well, we're going this. Ooh, what is that? Almost missed you. A ring? I don't care about a ring. Not here, ring. What's over here? Oh. That is an end. But what's the door? What's behind the door? Well, technically we know what's behind the door. It was that building with no roof. So what is this? We can just open it. And it's you know, I don't really know what I expected. But for some really strange reason, I did not expect that. You know, this. Okay, you know, it was just. Who's putting doors in the middle of the forest again? What is this? Oh, on the nose.
Little freak.
You guys use the trickster, the door tricked me. Well, guess what? Take that, huh? I don't like your tricks, so get vibrated, kid. Not here. It's fucking... Really? The door? The door! Foiled by a door. It's fine. Alright, well, let's go towards the fire, the unattended fire, in the middle of the convenience store forest. Which, you know, it's convenient that we have a fire, but, you know, it's a little unsafe that we just have a fire that's unattended, unless there's someone here. Oh, there is someone there. Okay, so it's not unattended. We have fire safety. Only you can prevent forest fires. Alright, why does that look like Linda? Is that Meg?
Linda?
Is that Meg and Claudette?
Did anyone else?
What are they?
Not all of us.
Sam Green, he was just trying to help, and now he's...
He paid a heavy price. More than we'll ever know.
Well, he kind of entered, you know, Frank Stone's
Did you
chest
see
cavity.
Chris? On your way here?
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she kind of got vaporized to a film screen. Because our talisman didn't work.
What did happen to Augustine?
I saw her on my way out.
And?
She had something she wanted to say, but it wasn't worth hearing. Who are they?
They were here long before I came.
I don't like this. We need to keep going. Come on.
Go where?
Wait, why haven't you kept going? Why are you just sitting here?
She dead. Is this even our Linda? But why is Meg and Claudette here?
It's almost here. We have to run.
Wait.
Why isn't it coming after us?
It's been waiting. Just like we all have.
Huh?
For what?
For you.
What?
Everyone's arrived. Now we can begin.
The
I
hell are
want
you
to go home.
talking about, lady?
This is all there is.
Whether killing or surviving, the entity will play with our souls for all eternity. An endless hunt of fear and hope, pain and sacrifice, from which even death is no escape. And now, let the trial begin.
Oh, you can't. Are you gonna end? You can't be seriously ending the game here. Oh my God. What a stupid fucking ending. What? What? Well, we didn't We didn't die! We just, well, we disappeared in the fog, which, you know, technically, I mean, that does kind of make sense because, you know, some of the characters in Dead by Daylight have gone into the fog, but there's so many unanswered questions. Like, what about Sam? I mean, Sam's still in Frank, who apparently is the Trapper. We just randomly meet Meg and Claudette. Linda, I guess we assume died. Or maybe she got taken by the fog. We didn't see her die. Unfortunately, Chris got vaporized. I mean, that's, you know, I thought the talisman was gonna work, but apparently the talisman isn't gonna work. That's fucking stupid. What? That's not an end. So is the 80s timeline connected to the 24 timeline? But they never mentioned Chris. They mentioned the Rivieras, but Chris was just, woo. She just magically disappeared and just, no one cared. What? This game is fucking stupid. I fucking hate this game. They could have done such a great job, but they went too far in the fan service. They tried to explain the entity, explain all this stuff, and they did such a bad job of it. This is a 3 out of 10. They had some good spots in the game, but overall, it just falls flat. It's just incoherent nonsense. It really is. I mean, this is why I hate these games. Because I've played other games like this before, and sometimes, depending on your choices, you can butcher the story. I'm sure I've made some bad choices that led me to this, but it's... I mean, was there ever a victory option? I mean, no, see, that's the thing. Or, no matter what our choices, we would always end up at the fire. Which means everything before that is pointless. All we did was get some random alternate Stan dead. Hey, Jamie, alternate version dead. Bonnie, alternate version dead. And Chris, alternate version dead. And then Sam Green, I mean, we don't know what happened to him. I assume he's dead, but he's inside Frank Stone. He's wearing Frank Stone like Ed Gein wore his mother. There are so many unanswered questions. There are so many plot holes. There's just so much. I can see why a lot of people complained about this game. And it makes so much sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, maybe behavior should stick to Dead by Daylight and not venture into story games, because this fell flat. I mean, it had a good premise. I understand that, and whenever you're trying to play with interdimensional things, I know that can be tricky, but there's a reason why a lot of people don't tackle stories like that, because a lot of things just end up either not making sense, or you end up breaking things in the story. Okay. And the house just randomly changed. But if the house was randomly changing, was it a house from different realities? So this one world got taken by the entity. So that means there are worlds that didn't get taken by the entity. So technically, again, in an alternate reality, Chris is alive, Jamie's alive, Bonnie's alive, everyone's alive. I mean, I bet there's a reality where Frank Stone doesn't even exist. I mean, I mean, that's the thing with alternate realities, though. I mean, if... Oh, man. The writer in me is screaming so bad right now. Because I have written things. And it's just, it's... Ooh. Ooh. You're really crashing out right now? I am, Laurels. It was a stupid fucking game. With a stupid fucking story. It was just, it's... I mean, they're like, hey, you know what would be cool? If we made Dead by Daylight, but with a story. That's all it was. And then they tried to make sense of their own lore. But then there's been issues where they've retconned. Like, lore in Dead by Daylight. But it's, again, I knew... See, but it's the thing, though. It's a valid crash out, Laurels. Because I was completely right. I knew how this was most likely going to end, which means every choice was pointless. This entire game was pointless. Because at the end of the day, you end up in the trials. Which, I mean, is understandable. I mean, you have... I know they wanted to connect the characters, how people end up in, you know, this weird trial reality realm, whatever. I get that. But here's the thing. If I remember correctly, the lore of Alan Wake in the Dead by Daylight universe, Alan Wake wrote himself into that reality, and he can write himself out. See, a prime example of a game that had kind of like good reality shifts was like Control. Control did it so well and handled it gracefully. This one just... We derailed. It derailed. I mean, what happens if... Hold on. So if everyone was saved, right? So I saved Stan. If I saved Chris. If I saved, like, all of them. I mean, would they all still end up at the campfire? But then here's the other thing. What happens if I killed Linda? What happens if Frank killed Linda in the past? Wouldn't that have just destroyed the 2024 timeline? That's still the biggest case as to why I think the 1980 timeline isn't connected to the 2024 timeline. And then we have random Sam Green, who's not even from the 80 timeline or the 2024 timeline. He just came from somewhere else. And then they mention sometimes Chris, you know, or, you know, the Chris issue, a paradox within the whole interdimensional travel can happen. It's again, I understand what they were going for, but they failed so miserably on it. It's definitely a 3 out of 10. I wouldn't put it as a negative, though. I can understand, like I said, what they were going for, and I commend them for attempting, but they could have made it so much better. And I know why they picked the Trapper, is because it's like the first kill you play in Dead by Daylight, so even more fan service. Jesus Christ, though. My God, Laurels. My God. The things I have to weather on stream. But, like I said, at least I got a Dead by Daylight t-shirt out of this atrocity. So, you know, at least there's that. Now I'm just gonna sit here, relax, drink a little bit of coffee, and just... I don't know. You know what? I just don't know, because it really all was just pointless. Oof. Oof. But I wonder, because Madison could have... Was there cases where Madison could have died? Yeah, there was cases where Madison could have died. So what happens if we got everyone killed? Wouldn't they still end up at the campfire still? Or is that like the super bad ending? I'm gonna have to Google some stuff. I'm gonna have to Google it. Very rarely do I have to Google a game just to see if there was actually any coherentness to it. Well, at least we did our ultimate goal. We beat the casting of Frank Stone. That was the goal on the block. And we did it. A victory. A hollow victory. I dare say. A hollow one. But it's still a victory. But wait a minute. Why was Maddie never then introduced as a character in Dead by Daylight? That's a missed opportunity. Also, why we just randomly run into Meg and Claudette? Where's Dwight? Where's Jake? Was Meg and Claudette way before? But then how did Linda know Meg and Claudette were there for a while? I mean, again, was that even our Linda? Because we didn't see Linda die, and usually when you don't see people die, they're still technically alive. It's the oldest trick in the book that Hollywood goes ahead and pulls. But it's just fucking inconsistencies, man. So what's next? I don't know, Laurels. I think I'll do something after this, because I mean, like I said, this is technically the live Let's Play, and we have finished extremely early. There wasn't much left of the part 3. But I'll figure it out. As for you people on YouTube, when the credits are over, that's it. Sayonara. Well, at least in the live Let's Play. If you watch the actual entire stream VOD, oh, you get the full service. But me, not so much. Alright. But it's... Alright, I'm still gonna complain about it, because it just... Why wouldn't you tell your kids that, oh, hey, by the way, we have like a spooky demon guy? You know, just chill. Why didn't they destroy the film? Like, they would have to know that, you know, it would be impossible to destroy the film, but they cut up the film. But why don't you just destroy it? Could they not destroy it? They didn't explain that. Like, they touch upon the occult, but I feel like the person who wrote this didn't actually understand all the occult, like, lore and tricks to it. That's why Supernatural is like a very good TV show, is because they understood a lot of the occult stuff, and they went deep in the lore, and I love that. They should have taken a page out of Supernatural, and then maybe that would have been a little bit better. But Jesus Christ, all these people had to work on this game. I feel sad for every single one of them. Oof. Oof. And the fact that I know that behavior is making other games that are, I think, story-driven makes me really nervous. Because this one definitely was not good. Like, if they went with the premise like this, okay? If I liked the opening of the game, I liked it, it was nice. But then as soon as they started with the dual timelines, I feel like that was the wrong choice. that was just messing everything up at that point. Because what happens if you get, you know, Linda killed early on? That means old Linda doesn't make sense. Would she just immediately be written out of the story? Like right then and there? And the fact that old Linda wasn't... Like, again, young Linda can't be old Linda. She would have remembered with the film pieces. You don't forget something like that. She was actively there with Sam, so her and Sam would be on the same page. Like, old Linda would have never have questioned Sam, period. At all. So they're not connected. It's the only thing that logically makes sense is the 80 timeline doesn't mix. If they went linearly, if they went, like, you start off maybe as Frank Stone killing people, that'd be pretty cool. Then you jump into the mill, then introduce Sam Green, and then you fight, you know, the demon or whatever, and then you have the whole thing, and then you have like the cut up piece stuff. And then you went, you know, farther along in the time, I think it would have been a lot better. Like, you had like a, you know, Linda, Sam, and Robert created an organization that fought the other killers, and eventually you could end up at, you know, the trial. That would have been a much cooler storyline than what the fuck this was. Like, it was too much. They bit off way more they could chew. See, I know what I'm talking about. I've written shit. But god damn, it's just, it really is... it was a disappointment. But to be fair, I know that I'm gonna be running into disappointments. You know, it just comes with the territory. Some stories work, other stories don't really work. But again, I'll commend them for attempting of writing an interdimensional story and trying to make sense of the Dead by Daylight lore, but I feel like they don't know what the Dead by Daylight lore is. It's kind of like Overwatch, where there was supposed to be a story with the Overwatch, and then it fell flat, and then they created cool characters, and then they started writing the story on the fly. It screams that that's how the production went. I just like how Bonnie just kind of like ran, you know, she just died. I wonder if, like, if Jamie was alive, she would have maybe saved her. I don't know. See, I mean, some of the choices for sure maybe would have kept them alive longer, but what would be the point, right? Because, right, that's the other thing. Holy shit, hold on, I almost forgot about that. Bonnie died. But yet, Bonnie, you know, died an old lady in the 2024 timeline. But then Bonnie died in the 80s. So again, everything was pointless. They were like, why would I care about any of these people surviving? Because technically, no matter my choice, they survive somewhere else. Laurels. Laurels, I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting demons. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, will these fucking credits end? I don't want to hit continue, but I would just want these credits to end. Also, my dad randomly wanted to talk to me about spaghetti. Yeah, I'm fighting something, Laurels. I'm fighting something. I'm fighting sanity. I think that's where I'm at now at this point. But luckily, you know, we beat the casting of Frank Stone. It's definitely skippable. It is 100% skippable game. There are far better games out there in this genre that are just so much better. Like Until Dawn is a good one. You got the Walking Dead Tall Tales series, which is a lot better than this. Detroit Become Human, much better than this. I really tried to like it. I really tried to like this game. But I really can't. Now I'm sitting here, filling all the dead space, waiting for these credits to end, but apparently I'm not the only one that suffered this entire storyline. Did I? I mean, at least it worked. I'll put it that way. We had a little bit of performance issues, but at least, you know, the game actually worked, you know, within itself. It's just, my God. But yeah, they definitely could have made a much better storyline. But again, like, it's, you know what? We're done. We're done. I'm not gonna talk about anymore. All right, I'm done with these credits too. Too many people working on garbage. Oh shit. Yeah, what the hell was up with that one demon lady that came out of here? She just popped in to say hello. What, is Madison gonna pop out of this thing now? Or Chris 2.0? Who's popping out of this thing? Is it Dwight Fairfield? What do we got now? How could this game get any more dumb? What's in the box? Who's in the box? Anyone in the box? And it's another German occult lady. And it's old occult lady? Or not? Huh? And then Frank Stone? Oh, okay. That was stupid too. Ugh. Okay, nope, negative. That's... So she died and got sucked up by the entity, and now she's in another timeline. Again, they just doubled, tripled, quadrupled down on everything being pointless in this fucking thing. What is this? Cutting room floor unlocked. Use the cutting room floor to see your current path through the story. You can jump to previously played points in the story to change outcomes, unlock different branches, and find collectibles you may have missed. But... so you can just... I mean, I guess that's kind of nice. But aren't you still going to end up at the same place? Plunderer's Instinct unlocked. You'll be able to use Plunderer's Instinct when in close range to a collectible trinket. When activated, the aura of collectible trinkets is really? We're Dead by Daylightifying this game even more? We got perks now? Alright, well, you know what? I have to check to see the cutting room floor. Let's see what our path went ahead. And, you know, like, what was our path? How bad was our pathing? The cutting room floor is a timeline that tracks the story of the casting of Frank Stone. You can see your current path through the story, as well as places where the story branches depending on your choices and actions. You can jump to previously played points in the story to change outcomes, unlock different branches, and find collectibles you may have missed. How was our pathing? Okay, let's navigate. Let's go all the way back. Chapter 1. So we've got Cedar Mill. We've got... wait, what? So we got alternates already? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to read, isn't it? Okay. Well, we got the Cedar Mill. We got apparently 3 other choices? Huh? Okay, so we had an unseen path. Hold on, how the fuck are we reading this? Okay. So we started off with Cedar Steel Mill. So 61% of people did not read the logbook. Okay. So we read the logbook. And it took us to the mill entrance. And we did our thingy there. Crowbar used. So we used the crowbar where other people didn't. No, okay. And so what? So we went from the storm drain and that would have taken us somewhere else? No, hold on. How do I navigate this? It's alright. We went to Cedar's Mill. So Sam discovered Tom was faking the log entries, so that's great. We were able to go to the mill entrance. We used the crowbar, successfully used it. And then 8%, I guess, didn't use the crowbar, so I don't know how that would work. And Sam trusted in Tom when he needed him most. Most people did too. Okay, so already we were picking, for the most part, the same pathing most did. So 21% didn't trust in Tom. So then we have everything leading to the storm drain. So wait a minute, no matter what, we go into the storm drain. So even if we don't use the crowbar, we enter the storm drain? Huh? That seems a little pointless then. Because eventually you still end up in the storm drain. Judging from this. Alright. We missed something. 33%. Found something we didn't. because we went immediately to the furnace chamber, but we explored everything. So what the hell did we miss? Would it be Tom related? Alright. So we had the furnace ramp. We chose the furnace ramp where others chose the other. I mean, that one seemed kind of stupid in choice. You either use a ladder or you use that, so I don't understand that one. So we blinded him, which is great. So Sam blinded Frank Stone with his flashlight during the fight. So I guess some people probably died, and then others didn't blind him. We pushed ourselves off the pipe, so that's great. So that means other people would have injured themselves. And then 63% stop Frank Stone. Okay, and then that means 37% got the baby murdered. Well, sucks to be those people. So that's that chapter. So now we started at Faded Memory. So, Lonely Road. So we chose to pull over. And 26%, so 26% just left Linda on the side of the road. Oh, rip Linda. I mean, what if she, I wonder, like, would she have not, she would have came in later? Maybe? I don't know. And that means Linda probably wouldn't have liked us. We had our questionable conversation in the car with some terrible writing there. And we learned she was a filmmaker. And we had another path. So we took the lobby. Now hold on here. There was another pathway, but what would that have been? Because we did the secret entrance. We explored everything, so I'm not really sure what we missed there. Then we were in the parlor. We declined a drink because we wanted to be sober. I'm not sure what that would have done. I mean, we were either sober or not sober. Okay. So in the storage shed. So Jamie urged Sam to allow the group to finish filming. Apparently that was the path not chosen. Why? But the whole reason we were there was to film. So I'm kind of curious by that. That actually seems like a little big branch point there. And then we ended up with the other two. Okay. Then we had Riviera Place. Alright, what was our path? Bonnie gave us money. Okay, so 90% of people chose that. So that means I guess we declined the money. And the others. And then we got to Main Street. Okay, we went to the Curiosity Store like everyone else. Oh, I think those are collectibles. Okay, so we're collecting everything. But hold on here. Where's our first big point? So we accepted the price. 61% did, which means we fumbled. We fumbled right here. Because we needed to buy the fireworks. Man, there's a lot of pathing. Like, I can't select it, but there's a lot down there. Because, right, we could have gotten the fireworks, and I guess the fireworks would have saved Jamie, technically. Then we have the manor. We followed Stan, and most people did. But there's 2 additional scenes of not following him. Interesting. There's our atrium. Okay, we got 92 got the shared memory, so most people didn't care about Bonnie. Nice. And there's our production meeting. We got our garage, we got all the collectibles. Tom sober. So we did actually cure Tom's drinking. So you know what W was? We got Tom to become sober. See, silver linings. And then we went back to the storm drain. Okay. We crossed the river. Other people chose to go next to the popos. All right, we collected all the collectibles. You know what's weird though? Hold on. Or actually, I won't go far back. So far, it looks like I've been collecting all the collectibles, so I'm not sure which ones I've missed. Unless they're on different alternate paths. That'd be a little stupid. Alright, so we river crossed, we got the creek south, and storm drain. And we collected everything there. We shot our scene. We got to our yard. We're still getting everything. Furnace chamber, machine shop, passageway. Jamie saved Robert, 71%. Which means 29% most likely got Robert killed. So I guess Robert would have died right then and there. Because, I mean, that was a pretty, you know, all height. So we got the lair, we read everything. Most of us chose to stay together, W us. But, you know, they both died eventually. You know, well, Jamie died like pretty much immediately. And then Chris time traveled and then got vaporized in the film screen. Because we thought a talisman was going to protect us. But that was full of shit. But that's, you know, that's besides the point. Alright. So 61% chose to help Chris. Okay, we're good. But Jamie killed. So 82% of people got Jamie killed. W, all of us. Which means only a small percentage got the fireworks from the Curiosity shop. Because that's what I read that. So you get the fireworks, you light the fireworks. I think there's like a skill check. And then you can distract Frank Stone. I think Chris, though, still gets sucked into the portal. Maybe. Maybe. But we got, yeah. So most of us got Jamie killed. I mean, it was understandable, you know, for Jamie. He was a man that was gonna, of course, save his girlfriend. But we messed up with the fireworks. That's why he ended up dead. Which is... So yeah, so there's this path, so there's the top path, bottom path, and then whatever happens, boom, like that. Like a simp? Exactly, Laurels. Alright, so then we got to Beyond the Gate. We got the Atrium, we got the Sanctum. We're collecting everything still. Oh. The coin toss. We lost it. Or we could win it. But wait a minute, what the hell's 54% then? You just chose not to play? Was that even an option? But, I mean, that was a pointless one to have. Intruder kicked, so, okay, so most of us kicked Sam. Sam from alternate dimension. So then we pursued. And we got into the furnace. Escaped wagon shed. Okay, so most of us escaped. W, all of us. 24% apparently got, I guess, Linda killed. Which breaks the time continuum of 2024. So we survived. Nice. In the corridors, So 94%. Maddie threw the switch. Hold on here. Wait a minute. 6% got someone killed? How do you die there? Do you just walk into the temporal device while the rings are spinning? Is that what happened to those 6% of people? Jesus. I mean, the controls were bad, but I don't think it was that bad. But we threw the switch as Chris arrived in 2024. Oh, wait a minute. They failed the check. So 6% had skill issues and I think got Chris killed right then and there. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense than us just running into the temporal device. Yeah, there were like some of these stupid scenes in like 1980 where it just kind of showed like a small quick scene of like some fate and then it just jerked back to 2024. That stuff was a little jarring in the story. So that was actually kind of poorly written there. All right, so we went to the archive. Ooh, wait a minute. 34% and 18%. We have two paths we didn't technically see in... Oh, right. We failed our skill check to look into his pockets. Okay, right. So Linda watched the film. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Hold on. What happened here? We watched the film 100% though. That's full of shit though. That's not 100%. We did something here that no one else did? Huh? How can that be 100%? We missed locked scenes, but wait a minute, we viewed that. Because that was where we saw the lamp. What the hell did we miss? That doesn't make sense there. It can't be 100% because apparently I'm the 1% that apparently chose not the 100% thing. We missed two scenes there. All right. But then we end up at the underbelly. But there's another path. Okay. And then, wait, oh, really? So there's two additional scenes that we missed. Oh, someone dies up there. I see the little skull icon. I can't navigate up there. But they got someone killed up there. Oh, that was that the blaster? Camera blaster? That might have been it. Alright, then we're back to the stupid temporal device. And majority of people met Chris. Okay, so majority of people met Chris. And then majority of people made Chris stay. Nice. Oh, and there it is. 52% of people got Stan killed here. I don't feel that bad. Honestly, I didn't care about Stan. So I'm okay. I'm okay with Stan dying there. Jamie, I do feel bad for killing. I will admit on that one. But there's so much up there. Which means we would have chosen Chris to go back to the 80s. I'm not sure what she would have done. Alright, so Stan Crushin died. I don't feel that bad. Most people wanted Stan to die. So all paths must cross. So, ooh, holy shit. We missed a lot. You know what? Some of these paths if I had to guess, are with characters that we got killed. That's probably what we're missing, which makes sense. So we lost a lot of stuff. Like, we completely skip 11. Yeah, see, I mean, that's the problem with these games. I've missed so much of this game, apparently, just through my choices. Okay. But we've been finding every single collectible. So we had a corridor, but we had 0% option. So there's a special option we missed. Okay. Back murder mill. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We got 2 possible deaths. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Oh, where is this navigating? We got Bonnie killed. So wait a minute. So no matter what, it looks like someone dies here. Maybe. No. Wait a minute. So no matter what, Bonnie's supposed to die. There's no branch points. So no matter what, Frank Stone killed Bonnie by impaling her on a hook. So no matter what, Bonnie is guaranteed to die. Which means we could have gotten maybe Linda and or Jamie killed here. But there's another option down below, but it's hard luck for Bonnie dying, which again further proves my point that 1980 is not connected to the 2024 timeline because Bonnie technically was still lived. Because Bonnie died, you know, recently in 2024, but if she died in the 80s, that makes 0 sense. So 80s, different timeline, 24, different timelines. Confirmed. All right, what is this? So we got to the screening. Oh. So we comforted. Most people didn't give a shit about Maddie's feelings. Okay. Fascinating. No, oh, why does this path? What is this fucking navigation? All right, I'm just clicking right, and apparently it just takes me somewhere else. So then, no matter what, we're always gonna see Bonnie dead, possibly on the hook. So we got the storm drain. Okay, got everything there. Oh, we got a lot of branch points. Sam weakened Stone. What the hell happened here? So this leads to someone's death. Probably. That would have been. Ooh. Either Robert or Linda would have probably died there. Okay. So we weakened Stone in the final stand. So then, yeah. Oh man, look at that. Wait a minute. I see at the very bottom, Sam defeated Stone? No, we did. Okay, that was us. Again, this pathing's a little weird. So basically, we would have gotten Robert killed. We would have gotten Linda killed, or probably Sam killed. And then maybe everyone killed? I don't know. That's like a weird path. But we defeated him. Majority of people defeated Stone. Which in the end didn't matter. We didn't really defeat Stone. I mean, he came back. Alright, the Great Massacre at the Manor. So we got the curtain call. 73% did something here. And 27% didn't. Sam consumed. Sam was consumed by Frank Stone. So alternate timeline reality, Sam died. We don't know what timeline this man came from. It wasn't from the 80 timeline, and it wasn't from the 2024 timeline. However, it looks like the vast majority of people die, because I see a lot of skull icons. There could be something down below, but I can't really see that. Nope, someone else dies down there. Okay, so it looks like someone, no matter what, dies with Sam. Alright, so now we got the haunted. Most of us got Linda to fix the generator. Nice. Yeah, I wanted to read that one piece, but I couldn't read it quick enough. I just kind of really, you know, when you say you're timed, you gotta just kind of ignore the lore a little bit. There's a lot of branch points here. Holy shit. 31% got both of us to escape. W us. Everyone else looks like got someone killed or something. Oh, there's a 0%. I don't trust some of these percentages, because we did 100% there. Yeah, so someone would have died there. Okay. Maddie refused. Only 11% refused. Augustine? Jesus Christ, everyone is a cultist in this game. Fascinating. But there's even more pathways. Maddie escaped Frank Stone in the atrium, so Maddie can die right there. How the hell would that worked? There's a lot of death over there, apparently. Chris chose to return, 31%. Oh, look at this. Okay. Chris chose to use the projector screen to return to the 80s. The pendant burned up when Chris pushed through the screen, killing her. Which means that pendant was full of shit. It was supposed to be a talisman that protected us, but it didn't protect anything. So if we left, I mean, Chris would have been, you know, alive, quotation marks, but I don't really trust that. I don't trust that. Okay, and then there was like another scene. Hold on, what the hell is up there? Hello, navigation. Alright, for some stupid reason, I can't navigate to whatever the hell is up there. I don't know why. Yeah, there's something up there I can't see for some reason. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I can't see it. It's not letting me go up. Or hold on, can I navigate? Oh, I can oh, thank God. What the fuck is this? Okay, so he had just some random shit up there. Oh, I can just navigate. Oh, this is so much easier. Alright, so we got someone, or someone would have died right here. If we chose, there wasn't a choice here. It was just Augustine walking out and staring. Someone would have died. Who the hell would have it been? And then we have even more deaths. Oh, we picked a pathway that didn't involve death. We skipped a lot of deaths. So Augustine betrayed. She died. Right here. No matter what, we end up at the campfire. And we got Maddie escaped, so 45 got Maddie to escape. And we ended up in the woods. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of choices. Maddie and Linda survived. Okay. Oh, so Linda did live. Okay. So Maddie and Linda, we got to live throughout the entire ordeal. Which means our other choices would have been, if I had to guess, it would have been maybe Maddie died. Or maybe Linda only survived, Maddie only survived, maybe Stan survived, Chris survived. So that's probably what all these are just different characters lived, is my guess. And there's probably one where everyone lived, maybe? And then the figure emerges. Yeah, no, okay, so wait a minute. Then there's... Looking at this... solidifies this entire game was pointless. It really was. Because no matter what our choices, no matter any of our choices, we end up in the same place, at the campfire, doing a trial. Or doing the trials. So there's no actual alternate endings. Because I don't count, oh, this person survived, you got this. This person survived, you got this. Unless there are an ending where you defeat the entity, that is an actual alternate ending. If you escape and don't go to the trials, that is an actual ending. Having just like either this person survived or this person survived, that doesn't count. Not in my book. So yeah, it was pointless. That's nice. Okay, well that was all of our pathways. That, fascinating, I will say. Looking at the timeline even more, I still stand firm in my thought process. My stance has not changed on the overall rating of this game. Ah, man, that's... okay. However, unfortunately, I do have a little... just a little inkling. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Laurels. I'm not gonna do it. I am not playing this fucking game on stream again. Not at all. I really want to uninstall it, but I am a little curious. It's not really that long of a game. I mean, we clocked it in, what was it, like 4 or 5 hours? So about like 12 hours, roughly, I would probably say. But I would start the game from the beginning. Again, I would do a second playthrough, and knowing the information I know now, I would be curious just to see the other scenes, but it seems there's a lot of things that are hard anchored. Like it seems Bonnie dying. So again, it's still like the main bullet points are just still the problem issues, and there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, it was a nice attempt, but it fell so flat. It's still locked in as a 4 out of 10 experience. 100% skippable. If they could have done a better job at tying this game to Dead by Daylight, I think that would have been better. Because they really didn't tie it. Because here's the thing. Okay, here's the fun little tidbit. So Madison and Linda survived. But yet Madison and Linda do not exist in Dead by Daylight. Which means there is a reality where both of them do exist in Dead by Daylight. Just not our reality. Again, that's why I mean, this game can just get all over the place and confusing and just blah, 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 blah. I mean, blah, blah. That's where my brain's at. Just overthinking all this crap on a mediocre game. But, it was fun, though, to play on stream. I mean, I do like playing, you know, games on stream, seeing these pathings, because truth be told, I probably would have never played this game if I wasn't streaming. I just bought it and like, yeah, I'll eventually just sit on the backlog for multiple years. Yeah, I'll have to probably go back. But what was the trinkets? The trinkets seemed like they were supposed to be important. Oh, also the relationship stuff. That can change, I think, some people's fates. So there was that too. Because we had the relationship meter go up or down. Which I thought was a little stupid. That something like that would happen. But, I mean, the game mechanics were eh. So what was our collection? So we got all of the... okay, so we got every single collectible. Or for the relinks or whatever. The Storyteller Champion... What is this? Storyteller. We missed one. We missed something... We got the lamp? Grimoire page. What do we miss? Hold on here. We missed something between the lamp and the grimoire. We checked the body. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that have been the bloody body part? But we did check that. I don't understand that. I don't know what that is then. Alright, did we get all of these? We got every single one. Oh, here's the ID card. Yeah, what is this one? Oh, it was Dr. Augustine Lieber. Access to steel mill in 63. Doesn't take a shrink to explain what a real motives might have been. Okay, so she apparently worked at the Cedar. Why was she working at the mill? Oh, really? I hate when games do that. Alright, that was the champion. So, Murder Mill. Ah, the fake prop arm, I guess, technically would have been there. So, we legitimately got, like, everything except for one thing. We missed a single artifact in the Storyteller. I'm not sure what that would have been. Because like I said, I mean, we were really thorough in our explorations. Fascinating. And then died together. Pass the controller and play with friends? I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, let's... Well, I'm not gonna... Because we have access to the cutting room floor, I'm not gonna Google the fates. But yeah, I think I'll probably play one more time, but offline. And kind of see... what we can do. Or that. I'll probably play it, though, from the beginning. Even though I could skip around, but I don't like doing that. I hate skipping around in games. I want to go from point A all the way to Z. What happened in Until Dawn? I've only seen my brother play Until Dawn a little bit. And then I've seen The Quarry, but I haven't actually played it. But I've only seen snippets too. And then there's Detroit Become Human. I own it, but I haven't played it. And that one apparently I have to stream. I kind of want to play it offline, but it seems, you know, there's been a little bit of an interest of me playing this online on stream, so I'm gonna have to do at some point Detroit Become Human. The relationship factoring into accounts. Yeah, I saw that. And then it's a long game, but it's good. Yeah, I just have to be careful with, or at least for me, I try to be careful. I try not to do like too long of games on stream because it's just a pain in the ass to do content creation. And it's also a little bit of a pain, well, not so much like editing. Editing, I just have to sit through and watch the entire VOD and then cut it up into sections. That's the only kind of annoying part of it, but I still like it. But 3 different stories that converge into one. Like, I've played games like these before. Like, I played a Jurassic Park game that was like it. I did The Walking Dead. I think I've only done The Walking Dead Season 1, though. I haven't actually played the other seasons of The Walking Dead. But it's just, there's not a whole lot of gameplay, which gets a little boring. Which, I mean, I understand. It's more like narrative focused, which is understandable. But, I mean, it's just, I'm okay with exploring, you know, the games and such. Because I know I'm not going to be a big popular streamer, because I'm not chasing the trends. I want to play what I want to play. But hold on, I mean, I just thought about it. Who the hell was that spooky ghost lady that did come out of that machine? Like, she popped out of that machine, and then we never saw her again. I don't know who she was. That didn't make any sense either. Because technically, yeah, what the hell happened to her? Yeah, I have to play this fucking thing offline, because there's got to be a coherent story somewhere in this fucking game, and I'm gonna find it because I'm irritated. It reminds me of a game I played. God, what was it? I think it was like Call of Cthulhu, or one of those Cthulhu games. And because of the certain pathing I picked, I got another dumb ending. I won't spoil it. I don't think I'm gonna play that on stream, but that's the things you gotta be really careful on with Pick Your Own Adventures, is because you can end up in scenarios that are illogical and make like no sense whatsoever. That's why I think traditional stories will always be the absolute best. But, I mean, it's pretty cool, like, formula to deal with it. Alright, well, you know what? I've got, you know, let's do... Oh, we're gonna switch to this. And honestly, I have nothing else planned. I thought we had a little bit more. I didn't realize it was only gonna be, like, an hour left of the game. So I wonder, so you know what? I guess we're gonna have, like, a nice short stream for once today. Well, I mean, because I don't want to, like, really switch to another game. Because everything is technically shot, or recorded, or whatever, filmed for the live Let's Play. And it's going to make things easier to kind of, like, keep it within just this one track. I mean, if I switch to anything, it'd probably be Dead by Daylight. But I plan on doing Dead by Daylight tomorrow on stream. So I don't want to do that. And then Lakeside Bar, I mean, that's pretty calming and chill. But, I mean, there's nothing really that goes on there. But what are your thoughts, Laurels? You were here for the majority of, you know, the casting of Frank Stone. What was your general consensus of it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Was it entertaining? Was it not entertaining? Let me pick your brain. And also whoever else is watching me. I assume it's Curry. Curry always lurks in the shadows. But then again, he doesn't like games that make him poop his pants. Because Finn had to bail due to questionable internet, which I understand that. I'm actually surprised my internet has been working for a while, which makes me very suspicious of things. But you might be there tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to show up to every stream, Laurels. You don't have to show up, but I appreciate you. It did seem slow in the beginning, but I missed a large chunk of it. Okay. You have to watch the stream? Alright. It should... I don't remember how long the VODs stay on Twitch before they get deleted. I think it's like a month. Or you have it on YouTube. However, YouTube, I notice... I mean, it does lower the quality. Which, you know... is a little problem. Streak? Oh, right. There's the streaks of the watch time. I never am able to do watch streaks. I'm always doing something else. You're at 87 in a row of a watch streak of me? Jesus, Laurels, putting in the work. My God. The only other person I could think that would even be close to you would probably be Curry. Curry probably has like a very high watch streak, which seems inaccurate. Okay, Laurels. All right there. I think there's ways to save your streak. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Do you even get anything out of that? I think I've only really missed like 5 or 6 streams because of holidays. Wait, like total? Like technically total you've only missed 5 or 6 streams. And you've been here, I mean, yeah, you have been here for, well, almost all of them. You weren't here at the very beginning when I was streaming. When I was a little baby boy with no character, no nothing. I was just a man playing video games. Like, it really is weird seeing where I first started and then just how much I've rapidly grew in a year. It's crazy. I don't remember what the actual statistics. I think actually the vast majority of people that stream wash out in a year or less. Which means technically if I keep going, I'm supposed to, you know, hit it big. But then there's people I see on Reddit, they're like, I've been doing this for like 10 years and I've never gotten big. And it's like, ooh, I'm probably gonna be one of those people. Oh, yesterday was your 1 year? Well, congratulations on the 1 year. And you know what's funny about that, Laurels? I've got like one more video. I think like 1 or 2 more videos I have to make for Into the Dead or Darkest Days. It's just a compilation. But then I have all that footage done. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my YouTube. Well, it's been real. Unfollow. I mean, hey, you could do that, Laurels. I'm sure there's people out there that actually have done that. But I've actually been, ever since I put that TTV as like a little tag in my name, I've actually been like having more people stop by. That's why I'm leaning a little bit into Dead by Daylight, is because I'm actually starting to see a little bit of growth. So I'm playing around with that, but I still don't want to be a Dead by Daylight creator. I still want to be variety. I still want to keep things, you know, fresh. Which I'm sure hurts the stream growth or whatever. Which is also what hurts me on YouTube as well. But again, it's just like, yeah, whatever. I want to be authentic. I want to be my true self. I don't want to turn into the husk of a man that so many streamers have fallen prey to. Stream what you want to stream. Exactly. However, the double-edged sword of that, Laurels, is that most likely with that you won't grow as a streamer. That's the thing. Unless you're really like honing in on like trends. Like Arc Raiders or Rust or like the oversaturated games. Then apparently I have to view bot in order to even have a chance on Twitch, apparently, from what YouTube tells me. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing no few bots. I want organic individuals. It's us versus the robots. Alright, I'm probably gonna end on the hour, so we've got 19 minutes left to chat. So we're just chilling. I'm just a bot. Ooh. You know, Laurels, I mean, you technically could be a robot. You could be an advanced form of artificial intelligence. Is that spooky? One of these days, that's actually going to happen. You're not going to be able to tell who's a bot and who isn't. Some people already have that issue now. Well, they'll be talking to someone and then they find out that's not a real person. It's like an actual robot. It's really scary. The internet, though, is a very whimsical, crazy place, though. It's the only place you can talk to someone that doesn't exist and not be crazy. That's frightening. You definitely got to go to bed soon. Super long day tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, usually I set it to like 1 a.m. because that's where I've been ending. But this one, I mean, we ended it pretty quick. But yeah, I'm very curious to see on the choices. I don't think you can technically save everyone, though, in the casting of Frank Stone. Because it looks like Bonnie is hard locked to die on the hook. That's kind of what I liked about Until Dawn, is that you actually can save everyone, so that way you don't make it into a horror game, which is, you know, a little silly, but, you know, it is what it is. You're helping your old chef after work with a huge catering event. Damn. Yeah, I've never catered. But, well... No, I assembled fruit bouquets. Bouquets made out of fruit. I did that for, like, a quick holiday job for some extra money. That was the closest, or that's the actual only food place I've actually ever worked. 1,300 people. It's a lot of people. That's gotta be like a company. That's not like a big family gathering. That's like a whole ass company event. It's a lot of employees. At least for now, anyways. I saw Amazon apparently made 600,000 jobs obsolete. I mean, seeing some of those numbers are frightening of what AI is overwriting. But that being said, I mean, it's... If AI had... You know, actually, the casting of Frank Stone kind of did remind me feel like it was AI writing. Which, I don't think that was the case. Because this game is old, if I remember correctly. It's not too... Well, it's not too old, but it's quotation mark old. But I feel like AI wrote the casting of Frank Stone, which is... I mean, usually I try not to be hypercritical of games. I enjoy them a lot thoroughly. But not all of them can be winners. And definitely casting of Frank Stone was not a winner. So we have our first stinker of a video game. How dareth? How dareth? It's for the hospital here, probably to celebrate buying up all the competition. Oh, Laurels. There's that doomer energy right there. But yeah, you're probably right. 1,300 people at a hospital. Damn. That's probably just staff. It'd be funny if they also include the patients. But usually companies won't do that. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed about it. Well, I mean... The whole medical system is a joke in this country. It really is. Things need to be regulated. People need to be actually held accountable. When the whole family that started the opiate crisis kind of got off scot-free, that really showed you how absolutely fucked the medical system is. I mean, I don't know. It's like, what's the point of having the best, you know, medical stuff in the world, and yet nobody can go ahead and afford it? It makes no fucking sense. It just really doesn't. Oh, let me drink some coffee. Give me this coffee. I need this coffee. Ah, there we go. Also, fun fact, I had to take an ambulance trip once. I will never be taking an ambulance ride ever again. The fact that I have to pay for the gas of an ambulance in a medical emergency is fucking stupid. It should be free. Ambulance rides should be free. But yeah, ugh. Oh boy. But I don't know what next story game I'm gonna be playing. I guess we could pre-plan next week's schedule, because we're done with the casting of Frank Stone, at least stream-wise. I'll probably offline stream, or not offline stream, just offline play it to see a little bit of those branching points, but I still don't think this story is gonna be actually good, even with the different choices, because it's just foundationally not a good story. I gotta see what my insurance says for it. Yeah, it's the other thing. I mean, when it comes to the whole medical industry, because that's what it is, it's an industry. It's not a force of good anymore. Hospitals. I mean, our taxes should just, I don't know, pay for medical. We shouldn't, you know, it should just be taken out of our taxes. And then we just go there and we just do it. Like, that would have been a smart system, but nope. Silly choices. Silly choices indeed. Alright, let's see. Next week, what are we doing next week? Well, we got the secret, quotation mark, Saturday stream tomorrow, which is just going to be me playing Dead by Daylight, but it's going to be a little bit more chill. I'm not really going to be focusing on content. I'm just going to be playing, because I got nothing else to do tomorrow. So I'm just going to, you know, have a nice little fun side adventure. Just chilling there. Probably just more 2v8, that sort of deal. Project Zomboid, we're back on for Thursday. So that'd be great. There's so much work that needs to be done in there. It's going to be a building stream, though. So it's going to be a little boring for Project Zomboid. But a lot of stuff needs to be built. Thursday and Friday. Oh, man. What to do? What to do? It's a very good question. I don't want to jump into another story game. Because technically, so far the only games that are cut up into live Let's Plays from stream are Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days, and Still Wakes the Deep base game. I gotta cut up the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep. I have Alien Isolation I need to cut up. Jazz Punk I have to cut up. I'll have this I need to cut up as well. I think that's... Has that been all of our story games? I almost want to say there was maybe another story game, but I might not be thinking it. But I got basically 2 days to play around with. I was thinking of Rainbow Six Siege because it's been a while and I have it installed. So I might do Rainbow Six Siege next week. We can check that out. That should be fun. It's been a long time though since I played Siege. It's been a couple years. Sounds like socialism. No, I don't like socialism. Socialism can go away. Socialism is like one step towards communism. No, thank you. I think we just need a... I don't know. We need a new system. A new system. But you have a game. What would you recommend, Laurels? And I can tell you whether or not I actually have it. Oh, I could do The Sims 4. On Friday, continue our playthrough of that. Sims 4, though, has a lot of dead air. There's, like, not a lot of background music, so I have to really be proactive in speaking. I like playing The Sims 4, but it definitely takes a lot of high effort. Mass Effect Femme Chef. Oh, I know you want me to play that. I really don't want to play that, though. I really don't, Laurels. That's the thing. Because I was thinking of doing also like Hogwarts Legacy. And all I'm just thinking of is like, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be like 60 to 100 hours of shit. And I need to make sure that I have space on my hard drive. I've been able to eliminate some stuff. But there's some big... Oh, Resident Evil 9, that's the other game. Right, we played Resident Evil 9 on stream. I gotta play... I guess I have to play the other Resident Evil games. I really don't care, damn it. The amount of content I'm gonna have to make in that game is gonna just... Oh my god, it's just giving me... See, if I was only a streamer and I didn't have to worry about content, I would have no issues having to play all these games. But it's all the extra steps that become problematic. I mean, technically, because see, if it's a live Let's Play, I'm not really editing much into it. I edit a little bit where I can, where it makes sense. But now that I have the system of where I just pause the game and then address chat and then unpause, I mean, I like that. What about Final Fantasy 15 is on the PC? Oh my god, Laurel, stop recommending games that take like a bajillion hours. Plus, the only Final Fantasy game I've played was 7. That's it. Not even the original 7. Well, actually, I played a little bit of the original 7, but I actually played and beat the remake of 7, but not like the second part of it, only the first. It doesn't, it was pretty short. To me, short games are 6 hours. That's how I view... Like, if it's 6 hours or below, that's a short game. Medium game, I would say, goes up to maybe between 12 to 15 hours. And then anything beyond that is a long-ass game. I mean, there are some, again, like, cool things we could do. Because, I mean, we have the Fallout series, but, I mean, that's... Oh, man, it's... I'm just... Because the way I do content is I try to break it up and switch between days. If I'm going to be doing, like, Fallout or something like that, I would have to only play that, and I wouldn't be able to do anything else, and I don't want to do that. So I like the breakup days. It would literally take me probably over a year on my current schedule to play through one Fallout game. Even though technically, when I originally played Fallout, I was able to beat it within a week. But that was just me playing it. But that's the difference between performing and just playing the game offline. Because you have to be proactive. Or maybe I'm in the wrong there. Because there's a lot of streamers that I've been kind of like seeing where they have like a much bigger following. And they say like pretty much nothing. Like 90% of the time it's absolute silence. And they have like a much bigger like chat and a much bigger thing. It's kind of wild saying that. But I also know not to compare yourself to other people. Everyone's all like different. But I also know that me being a PNG/GIF tuber also hurts. Because a lot of people don't like, you know, anything that smells of VTuber. Even though I'm not a VTuber. Or I would consider myself a PNG tuber. I'm just a rogue element. But yeah, Fallout is even longer. Yeah, I think technically Mass Effect, all parts, because I play everything. I explore everything. I don't skip everything. Oh man, I'm just thinking of reading all the codex entries. Holy shit, that would be worse than this game. Yeah, that's not... Oh man, that gives me a headache just thinking about it. A furry? I'm not a furry, Laurels. The whole lore of my character is based on the flaming chicken that came from Chivalry 2. Like, that's all it was, Laurels. I was a knight. I roleplayed as a knight first. And then I liked punching people with chickens that were on fire. And I just combined a knight and a chicken. That's it. It's not based out of actually being a furry or any of that. It's just, oh, this and this combined. If anything, it would be more Animorphs, which is different, I dare say. Alrighty, let's see, what time is it? Okay, I got 2 minutes. Jesus. 2 minutes. And then I'll end stream. So basically, we'll be ending the stream like 1 hour early. That's it. And then I might... Honestly, I might just go back to playing the casting of Frank Stone. I gotta put Dead by Daylight a little bit on pause. I've been sinking so many hours in that game. And I don't know why. Well, I like the 2v8 mode. That's probably why. But okay, so next week, if I had to guess, it's going to be Dead by Daylight Tuesday, Project Zomboid Wednesday, Rainbow Six Siege Thursday, and then The Sims 4 on Friday. I think that's what it's gonna be. And then we have the surprise, unscheduled Dead by Daylight stream tomorrow. I'm not putting that on the schedule, the secret stream, because, you know, it wouldn't be secret if I scheduled it. So people, you know, just stop on by, they stop on by. I'm just going to be, you know, chilling, playing some games, taking some breaks. I'm not even going to be recording, like I said, tomorrow. What about Little Misfortune? I don't own it. I've seen, I think, some clips here and there. Yeah, it's like a very depressing game from what I've seen, which is actually kind of funny. So I kind of like games that are a little bit more darker. But no, I don't own it. I'm very selective right now, Laurels, in what I can purchase because, you know, I'm not a wealthy streamer. I make like $50 in the span of like... Honestly, I think it's been a few months. Like, I was eating good, and then everything slowed down, but that's content creation. You have your ups and downs. But it's unsustainable for a livelihood. So I can't just purchase it. Unless, of course, Laurels, you know, you dump copious amounts of money into my wallet, and then I'll just buy it. You know, it could be a very lucrative business. Something. Proposal? Deal? Words. Words. Have you not seen gas prices? I have seen gas prices, Laurels. I have. But no, I mean, I'm doing it as joking. For me, it's... Oh, thank you for that bit, Laurels. Thank you for the one little itty-bitty. Doing your part, giving me that 1 penny. But I'll take it. Because I'm 1 cent richer. But no, I mean, doing that stuff, like anything, like I know my stuff is like free content. I like it being free content. But it would be nice to get paid. But it's not necessary. People need to take care of themselves first. And only when everything is taken care of should one continue or, you know, think about donating money towards, you know, a streamer or something like that. I actually saw like Kai Cenat, I think that's how you pronounce his name, hasn't been streaming for like a few months. And he's passively making $300,000 a month on Twitch auto subscriptions. That is absurd. 300,000 a month? I'm out here hoping I could get $3,000 a month, and he's making $300,000. Jesus Christ. It's unfair. But no, good for him for that. But 300,000. I don't even know. At that point, if I was making $300,000 a month, I mean, I would be supporting like all of my family members, making sure all of their kids are going to college, all their bills are paid. I would probably even go the Charlie route, where I would actually just be donating money to certain people in the community. Or I could pull up pirate software. You know, I would pay my mods at that point if I was going ahead and making, you know, $300,000 a month. It's never too late to start an OnlyFans. I'm not doing OnlyFans. I only do it as a joke. You like that? Of course you like the idea of a mod being paid. I knew that would catch your attention. But yeah, I mean, I would do that. Only flans? Well, so is it a shirt for only flannels? Is that what you're trying to get at, Laurels? It's a website that's only flannel shirts. So I was thinking of only chickens, where I only post pictures of chickens in attire, like the dessert Laurels. Do you remember who you're talking to? I don't know what a flan is. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I barely even eat dessert. I don't even remember the last time I went to a restaurant and ordered dessert. Corn Hub is a site. Yeah, it's a website only for corn. And F-Lawn, I think that sounds like it's only for lawns, like people grass cutting. Yeah, there's a lot of weird websites out there, but it's pretty funny that people make websites like that. But you can't trust a lot of stuff nowadays, unfortunately. No, it's how you say flan? Flan? Nope, flan. F-L-A-N. I'm going with flan. I'm fighting you on that one. I disagree. It's flan, not flan. Flan. I choose to be uncivilized in that language speak. Alrighty, Laurels, you're old, you need to go to bed. I've beat the casting of Frank Stone, I got content to make, and I'm probably gonna go back to this piece of shit game and play it a little bit more off stream and look at some of the choices. Out of just curiosity. It's Mexican. It doesn't matter, Laurels. It's flan now. I've conquered that word. I've taken it from the Mexicans. It is now christened flan, not flan. Boom. There you go. We're starting a war. We started a war with Canada, and now we're starting a war with Mexico. But alrighty. But yeah, if you can't make it tomorrow, Laurels, that's A-okay. Show up when you want to show up. The last thing I want is to force anyone to watch me. I understand that people have lives outside of my stream schedule. I've seen streamers complain about people not showing up to every single stream. It's a little weird. I don't know why people do that, but they do. But alrighty. For those of you that stopped on by, thank you for stopping on by. For those that partook in conversation, it is always a pleasure. It is never required. I want everyone to be well, sleep well, and may your tomorrows be blessed. And like I said, there's a Secret Saturday stream going on tomorrow of Dead by Daylight. We're just going to be grinding some 2v8 mode stuff. I don't know how long it's going to be or how long I'll perform for, but we'll see. But yep, you already beat me to it, Laurels. Until next time, farewell, wanderers.